Hello again for this second part of explanations regarding the positioning of tutorials in Godot. So last time we explained what we were trying to achieve, and remember we had this problem that after positioning everything on screen and running the game, the position at startup was completely different from what we saw in the editor, and the only way to make it similar was to have the camera exactly at 0, 0. See, if I put it at 0, 0, I see the same thing here as I see here. Exactly what I see in the pink rectangle is what I see in my game window. So we're going to try to solve this. First of all, a little correction, a little erratum. I was saying that those stripes were 100 pixels wide, but it was incorrect. They are 50 pixels wide. And similarly, I did not need to change the zoom of the camera. I tripped myself up with the size of the game's window and the zoom of the camera and the size of the stripes. So each stripe is 50 pixels. And also, to make everything more consistent, I make the game 400 by 400, so that this layer here fits exactly in the game's window. So let's move on. How to have the parallax be positioned at startup exactly like they are in the editor? Well, remember, it works when it's at 0, 0. So it means that you need to move the origin, the center of the parallax here. And to do so, it's very easy. Go to the parallax background and use the base offset. This is 200 by 200. You can see it in the rulers here and here. Let's try that. What if my center is here? Let me hit play. And pay close attention. We have a half success here. This is promising because we can see that the shifting of the parallax is 0. None of them are shifted. It's exactly here, like we see here. Nothing is shifted here. If I move the camera, they will start shifting. If I move the camera, they will start shifting. But when the camera is exactly where it started, in our virtual center, 200 by 200, the shifting has not started. However, the problem is that the whole scene is positioned badly. We need an extra offset to move everything top left. How do we do that, you're going to ask? Well, as you can see, in the parallax background, there is also offset here. And you might be tempted to think, oh, if I added 200 here, I just have to remove 200 there. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't work. Why? I have no idea. I think that this is to position some potential nodes that you might add in the parallax itself. Like if I have a child here that's not a parallax layer, then I want to be able to position it just like any other parallax. So I think that's why there is this offset. But we don't want that, we don't need that. Right now we want to work only with parallax. So I will let you experiment that yourself. And let's see what happens. Let's see if there is another way of shifting all those parallax. Well, we see that we have an offset here. So let's try as well. I'm going to start only with the background one, the big blue and white one. Bingo. It's positioned exactly like in the camera in the editor, like you can see here. So let's do exactly the same for the other ones. Minus 200. Let's run the game. And here we go. Complete success. Everything is positioned at startup exactly like it is here. Let's move the camera a little bit. See how they move at different speeds? So this is exactly what we want to achieve. And now we have achieved our global objective of having the center of the parallax not at 0, 0, but at plus 200, plus 200. So a quick recap: if you want to move the center of the parallax, change the base offset of the parallax background, and then apply the exact same value but negative in the offset of each parallax layer. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.